Talk to me, Rob. What you
Kevin
got?
Garnett. I just want to point something out, and I actually seen this on Reddit. I don't know who actually wrote this, but I do want to just point it out here. Kevin Garnett and Dirk Nowitzki won their first championship in their 13th season of being in the NBA.
Yep.
So let me just name a couple of stars for the upcoming years here. I just want to bring this out because it's pretty interesting to see what type of like mainstream names that have been in the game, and it's kind of hard to say that they won't be able to win a championship throughout their whole entire career. So let's bring up the first one here for this year and the year of 2021. If a star were to win his first ring in their 13th year, it would be Russell Westbrook. Damn. That's a really cool name.
No, it is.
Especially for this year.
Only because, like, Russ has seen it all. Like, he's been to the finals, deep playoffs games. He's been a factor in all those playoff games, but, like, he's never
Triple-double machine,
Triple-double
MVP
machine,
off that.
But he's never won.
He's
Crazy.
never won. The next one here, 2022, your guy here, the beard, James Harden. Winning a ring in his 13th year just the same way as these other ones. Gifton, how do you feel?
He should have did it in Houston.
I can see it happening this year because everybody's talking about the Nets, Nets this, Nets that. Overall, what I have to say is chemistry, injuries, the playoffs, as you can see from even the Warriors' last little run there against the Raptors. Injuries hit them, longevity hit them, chemistry also hit them because KD eventually left, which stops them from winning some rings going forward. But James Harden 2022, maybe not this year, but next year for the Nets, another year. Let's re-up. Even the Heat, the Heatles lost in the first year. Paul George 2023, Gifton.
Ha!
Pandemic P, you think Pandemic P can pull it out?
Ha!
This year we have in the West the Clippers coming out of the West. And that includes Paul George. Do you think he can get it earlier, or do you think they're going to be losing to the Nets?
I
or
hope
anybody else in the East.
I hope he gets it earlier, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Nets beat the Clippers because, I mean, look at them. They're just overpowered. Like we said, the Clippers can get out of the West, but they're nothing compared to Brooklyn.
All right, well, let's get into the next one here. Jimmy Butler, my guy. I'll go ahead and speak on this one.
Please do, sir.
2024 for the Miami Heat. 13th season, the way that he's pushing his body, I don't really see it. I see his body kind of breaking down just because I feel like it already has been with injuries happening here and there. Once you become injury prone, it seems to continuously happen. You know what I mean? It seems like we can't really do much with him off the court. But go ahead, what you were saying?
I don't really consider Jimmy Butler as like an injury prone type player, though. You do?
This year, the year before that, even in the playoffs, he wasn't necessarily injury serious, but he was just ran down. You know what I mean? He put a lot on his body. He plays very, very hard. So I think that him as a person in 2024, which is another 3 years, in that Miami Heat organization where they're just running these guys thin, and he's already working out. Like, remember they were talking about his work ethic inside of the hotels, inside the bubble?
And they were snitching on him because he was dribbling his basketball at 2 in the morning.
2 in the morning. So that's the type of stress he's putting on his body. 2024 seems like a long ways away on the Heat.
Oh, man.
Hopefully Tyler Hero can finally grow into his own. But this year he took a step back. Let's get into the next one here. In 2025, Damian
Lillard. It's not going to happen in Portland, though.
It's so crazy to think that this guy is actually this young. The next guy is actually way more important, not important, excuse me, not interesting, but surprising. There you go. But Damian Lillard, like you said, maybe not in the Trailblazers.
Definitely not in the Trailblazers.
It doesn't seem like it's going to happen like that. And the timetable with his contract and everything, it looks like he'll go into another organization, put in a year, and then eventually win a championship. But the next one, Gifton, last but not least, in 2026, their 13th year. Again, we're talking about people who are stars in the league. In their 13th season, they won their sole ring. Who's the last one, Gifton?
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
All right, real quick. Over or under that he wins it earlier than 2026?
Under.
Over under. Under?
Under.
You think
under
it's
like
got to be under?
Motherfucker.
With the Bucks?
Yup.
Question mark. With the Bucks? You already said yup, but I don't know if you heard me right.
No, because you didn't say with the Bucks, but under.
Under.
Okay,
I feel like he's got it. Man,
Under.
It's
Yeah, I'm
just
gonna
'cause-
stick
it's just
under.
because we can't keep seeing the same shit over and over and over again, and it's the same shit again. Like he's
Right.
averaging better overall. He's become more an efficient scorer.
But you
over
still
the next
can't
season.
shoot.
You still can't be that guy in that situation. And when people lock down and they really focus in on you, the same way they even do to Damian Lillard, that's why he has to pull up from so damn far.
Right.
But